going on, everybody? It's me again, Golden Blue Dude. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I do college football videos every single day, and some college basketball videos, especially when March Madness rolls around. And as you can tell, yes, another lovely car video. And that's okay, because sometimes they turn out pretty well. We'll see how this one does. I think there's a new trend in college football going on. Well, we already know about conference realignment. Now there's this new thing where conference realignment without honoring the current contract. That's right, Old Dominion, Marshall, and Southern Miss are saying, screw you, Conference USA, we're going over to the Sun Belt immediately. And the Sun Belt is not too thrilled about that. Now, what's important about this is there's other teams that are realigning their conference affiliation. We already know Oklahoma and Texas going to the SEC. Of course, Old Dominion, Marshall, and Southern Miss going to the Sun Belt. The AAC pretty much picking Conference USA apart. And then there's some teams going into Conference USA. But this could set a bad precedent for the future, meaning teams in the future might follow suit and be like, screw this, we're going as well. Now, I understand there's buyouts, and that's the catch. Are you willing to dish out that much money for a buyout to go to the conference that you want to go to immediately? And I think the answer for the most part is yes. This might even affect my team, West Virginia, because we're going to be headed to the ACC, but I don't know what the timing is going to be. I'm thinking 2025, because that's when the grant of rights deal to the Big 12 will be over with. So if West Virginia does not sign that, they can move on from the Big 12 without a buyout. But if they were to decide to go to the ACC before then, we're talking about $40 million buyout. That West Virginia cannot afford a $40 million buyout. So we would definitely have to wait till 2025. Now, for Old Dominion, Marshall, and Southern Miss, I don't know what their buyout is from Conference USA, but apparently it's not big enough. They don't care about it. They're going to dish it out, and they're going to go over to the Sun Belt. And I think the Sun Belt's going to be a really, really good Group of 5 conference after this edition. They didn't lose any teams in the current conference realignment, but they gained some teams. So they're going to be a formidable conference. The AAC, with the additions that they're having into their conference, they're going to be a decent Group of 5. But losing Cincinnati, UCF, and Houston, those are top-tier teams. Houston is on the up and up. They're one of the bigger moneymakers in the bigger TV market, so that's going to be a big loss. UCF, right smack dab in the middle of recruiting country, one of the best in the nation. Biggest on-campus student body in the nation, believe it or not, yes. And then, of course, Cincinnati, current AAC champs, first ever Group of 5 team to make it to the playoffs. All those headed to the Big 12 along with BYU. So this could really shake things up in the future, and probably will shake up how conferences restructure the buyouts. I think they're going to up the buyouts tremendously to discourage this up and out, not filling their contract obligations, because that could turn into a crap storm, if you know what I mean. So y'all let me know in the comment section, do you think this is going to be a trend? Do you think teams in the future are going to be like, screw it, we don't care about the buyout, we want to go to that conference now? And on top of that, do you think that conferences are going to restructure their buyouts and make it through the roof to strongly discourage their current members from bolting and not fulfilling contract obligations? Can't wait to see your comments. That's all I got for you for this show. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next show.